Assalamu alaikum. So today we're going to learn how to solve literal equation. Literal equation is the same thing how to solve linear equation. It's the same idea. So what is literal equation? Is an equation with more than one variable. So like for example, formula of perimeter of rectangle. So P equal 2L plus 2W, or the area of the triangle, which is half base times height, or the circumference of a circle, 2 pi r. So those are example of literal equation. How to solve literal equation is the same thing how to solve equation, the same idea, the same concept. Keep in mind that those variables are numbers. That means they have as a number. If I have addition, I subtract. If I have multiplication, I divide. If I have division, I multiply, and so on. So let's do an example. So I'm gonna pick the perimeter of rectangle as example. So perimeter of rectangle here is 2L plus 2W, and to show you that this behaves the same way as equation, I'm gonna create a value for the perimeter. So for example, pick P equal 36, I pick L equal 12, try to solve for W, and here again I try to solve for W. So if I substitute this into my formula, so I will have 36 equal 2 times 12 plus 2 times W. So here I have only P equal to L plus 2W. Now to solve for the equation here, I need first to multiply 2 times 12, which is 24. Here, because this is 2, this is L, it's going to stay like that. It's going to stay as an expression which is a product of two number, one variable and one number. So here, the second step, so what I do, I subtract 24 both sides. Why? Because I'm looking for W. Because here I'm looking for W here, and this is my expression, which is the same thing as 24. You see what I do? I subtract 2L both sides. So when I subtract here, this is P, this is L, not like terms. So what we do is going to stay as it is, P minus 2L, because we cannot subtract 2, which is not like terms. So if they are like terms, if I have P here and P here, then okay, so we can subtract. But here because we have L, and here we have P, so what we do, we keep it as expression. Here it cancels out. What's left is 2W. The same thing here. You see, this is my P, this is my L, but this one is in terms of numbers. So here we can subtract because I have like terms. So it's the same type of terms, which is numbers. So here's going to be 12, and here's going to be 2W. This is cancelled out. Now, in terms of number here, what I do, I divide both sides by 2. In terms of expression, the same thing, because I'm looking for W. And we have 2 times W. That's what I did here, I do it here. So I divide both sides by 2. But the thing here, the difference here, I cannot simplify this 2 with this 2. In order for me to simplify the 2 on the denominator, I need to have a 2 as a common factor here. So that means here I should have a multiple of 2, either 2, 4, or whatever. But I cannot if I have 1, so there's nothing I can do here. So P minus 2L over 2 is going to stay as it is. So here can be cancelled out. So we have P minus 2L over 2 equal W. So this will be my answer. Here we simplify because 12 over 2 is what? 6. So W would be 6. So that's the difference between literal equation and regular equation. So for regular equation, we always have a value as an answer. As you see here, it is 6. But literal equation, most of the time, almost all the time, we have expression as an answer. But never combine or subtract different terms. So it's going to stay like that. Let's pick another example. For example, I want to look for the, if I pick the area of a triangle, which is half base times height, and I'm looking for the height. So this is what I'm looking for. Here on the side, what I do, I'm gonna put the area equal, for example, 24, and I put the base equal 4, for example. So here I have to have 24 equal half times 4 times the high, because I substitute the value. Here again I'm looking for the high. Yeah, because I'm looking for the high, then substitute anything. So I'm going to keep it as this, as this. So what I'm going to do here, first thing, because I have half, so I multiply both sides by the reverse of half, which is 2 over 1. So I multiply both sides by 2 over 1. I can simplify those two, but I want to do it in this way just to show you the relationship between those two. Again, here I multiply by 2 over 1, which is the inverse of half. Now, what's happened to those two? They cancel out. The same thing here. They cancel out. So as you see here, now I have 2a equal b times h. So here I will have 2 times 24 is 48 equal 4h. Remember, this is my b. So what I do here, I divide both sides by 4, which is my b. The same thing here, because b is a number. So here I divide both sides by b. Now, the b cancel out. You see here? Now, what's left here is 2a over b equal my h. But because here it's a number, here is expression divided by another expression, I can do nothing. I have to keep it as it is. So this is my answer. But for here, because I have number, so I can simplify. So it's going to be 12 is going to be my h. As you see here, the difference between them is not in terms of the way how to solve it, but in terms of the answer. So the answer here for a regular equation always is a number, but for vector equation we always have an expression. So this is the idea how to solve vector equation. So I hope this will help you, and thank you for watching.